Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I talked about Monster High news, and today we're talking about Monster High news yet again because Fearbook Wave 2 has been revealed. Nobody even knew this was gonna happen, it just kinda did. I remember there was like whisperings, rumors of a Fearbook Wave 2 saying like, oh hey, if Fearbook sells really well, it could become a regular thing like Skulltimate Secrets. And I was like, hey, that's a cool idea, I hope it happens. And it did. So Wave 2 currently features 2 dolls. I don't think we're currently sure if there's a third character in the line or not. There may be, there may not be, but this lineup features Venus and Abbey, and they look incredible. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So here are both dolls side by side. These pictures were posted by both seeingmount and cleosnilee, 2 of the most trustworthy leakers in the community. I believe someone else was credited. I will go check again so I can credit that person in the description as well. I currently do not remember what their username was though. So, their clubs are Abbey in the Arts and Crafts Club and Venus in the Gardening Club. At least I think it's the Gardening Club. She's got nature written on her sleeve, so I'd say it's a pretty safe assumption. These 2 look amazing, but of course we have to call attention to Venus's hair. This is the first G3 doll to feature like textured hair like this with an afro. It's so cute on her. It looks amazing. Honestly, it kind of brings back memories of Honey Swamp from G1. She was the first character in the original generation to have an afro. I miss Honey, to be honest. I'd really like her to make a comeback at some point in G3. Not just because we are birthday twins, but also because I liked her character design a lot. If you've never seen Honey Swamp's body sculpt, it's incredible, and I would really love to see how a G3 adapts it. But enough about Honey, this is about Venus and Abbey. I love these dolls. I don't even know where to start with talking about them because there's just so many things that I love, like right off the bat. So we're gonna talk about each doll individually, and we'll start with, I guess, Abbey, because she's been getting less love than Venus. So this Abbey is definitely a bit of a callback to Abbey's original art class doll from G1. She was using a chainsaw to make a sculpture. In G1, her sculpture was a heart with Heath in the middle of it. And I guess to be different, G3 decided to make it a sculpture of her pet, Tundra. I almost said Shiver. Actually, no, I almost said Woolly. Why am I thinking of Amanda the Adventurer right now? Unfortunately, Abbey is wearing some goggle glasses things, and they're bright pink, so they're kind of obscuring her eyes, meaning we cannot see her eye makeup. But we can see that she has a frosty pink lip, which honestly looks so cute on her. She also has a pair of earmuffs in addition to the goggles, so there's that. Her jacket has a fur collar, and it does say the Monster High Crafts Club. Also, something of note here is that she has henna tattoos on her hand. It's super cute. It's a really cute detail for them to give her. I don't think her other hand has it. Her other hand looks like tattoo-less. So it does seem to just be one hand that has it, but regardless, a very cool detail for them to include for her. She looks pretty good. I like her shoes. This is definitely the best shoes G3 Abbey has gotten, the best unique shoes, because I don't really count Skulltimate Secret shoes all the time just because they typically follow a pattern. Especially in Wave 4 of Skulltimate Secrets, the dolls were all essentially the same but with minor differences, so I don't know. I don't really count those as reflecting on the doll's individual style, that specific wave. But here, Abbey's got some pretty nice shoes. They look like snow boots with... I can't actually make out what her heels are supposed to be, but they look cool. I like them. If you can't tell, we only have one photo of each doll, so we actually don't know what the rest of Abbey's outfit looks like. I'm assuming it's a dress. It looks like it is, so I'm gonna assume it's probably like a short sleeve dress, maybe like a slip dress. I like the way she looks in the jacket though, so I think when I acquire this doll, because I'm definitely going to buy her, I'm gonna keep the jacket on. So, her hair. A lot of people have been speculating that this doll may have poly hair. And I can see why. The reasons people think so is because she has the exact same blend as her aforementioned Skulltimate Secrets Series 4 doll. I don't know what to call that line. Like, we can call the one Garden Mysteries, but this one's just called Monster Mysteries, and I feel like when I say that, nobody thinks of that line, so I'm just gonna call it the, like, pop star line, the fucking ballet line. I don't know, that wave was really confusing. They really should have named it something. But basically, Abby has the exact same blend for her hair colors that she did in that line, so it's not looking too good. Though, my thing is that it's been stated, I don't remember where, unfortunately I don't have a source for this claim, but it was seeming to be true for a while there. It was stated that Monster High lines, like G3 lines going forward, except for Skulltimate Secrets and other budget lines, for example, like the new Buried Secrets lines, they would be using Saran for the hair. So, considering the first 3 dolls in this wave had Saran hair, I'd like to think that maybe they found very similar or even the exact same colors to use for Abby's hair in Saran to match the poly blend that she had on her previous doll. I just would really like this doll to have Saran. It would be kind of ridiculous for all 3 of Abby's dolls to all have poly, so I just want to be hopeful here. I want to be optimistic. There is a bit of a chance, but unfortunately it's currently looking somewhat likely that she'll have poly. Again, we can cross our fingers and hope, but again, it's not looking too good right now. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about Abby, so now we can talk about the woman of the hour, Venus. Venus is definitely the biggest deal from this line. She looks amazing, and not only does she have a super cool hairstyle, she has a new screening. Venus has a forward-facing glance on this doll. She also has a super cool lip combination. Her lips look awesome. I'm hoping that the ombre on her lips looks that good in person, because it's likely that this is a prototype. They typically use prototypes for these stock photos, but I'd really like to hope that the doll's lips look that good. I don't know, I just really love it, like the dark red with like the darker ombre on the sides. It looks good to me. I like it a lot. There's a lot to like about this doll. I've seen some people not be too big a fan of her outfit, but it's the gardening club. People wear overalls like this when they garden, so I think it makes sense. Plus, it's cute. The design isn't anything revolutionary, but I still think it looks good on her. She's also got cleats, which makes sense for her to wear. She comes with a little planter box and a gardening bag with more gardening tools in it. She's got a lot of accessories. This seems to be a picture fully, like, showing off everything she comes with, whereas Abby's, I feel like Abby's picture is incomplete. She doesn't have much here. She's got the goggles and she's got the earmuffs. She's got this chainsaw and the little sculpture, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like she has that many things with her compared to Venus. Venus has several accessories. Inside her bag, she at least has like a little spatula shovel thingy. I don't know much about gardening, but like one of those like gardening fork things. I don't know what they're called. I probably sound so dumb calling it a gardening fork, and you know what? I am dumb. I don't want to Google anything right now. But she comes with a shovel as well. It is called a shovel, right? There's not like a secret term for gardening shovels, is there? I hope not. She's got the planter box with the 2 flowers, and she has a gardening watering can. So yeah, like Venus just seems to come with way more stuff. She comes with sunglasses as well. She comes with orange sunglasses. The sculpt looks pretty similar to her basic doll's glasses, but I do think they're a new sculpt. They look slightly different. All in all, I think these 2 look amazing. I'm super excited for them to release. We don't currently have any idea when these are going to release. I was trying to think of a word for that, but for some reason I could not. But yeah, currently we do not know when these are going to release. Considering the first wave of Fearbook like just came out over the summer, I'm thinking these are probably going to show up in Australia several months before they show up here, because that's what happened last time. Australia got wave 1 of Fearbook like so early. So, Australians, if you see these in your stores, let us know. Jokes aside though, these 2 do look amazing. I'm super excited for them to come out. I'd really like to see more pictures of Abby because, again, it just doesn't seem like she has all of her accessories here. Not to mention, the dolls are supposed to come with like a little Fearbook card thingy, and neither of them are pictured with it. So it makes me think that there's gotta be more stuff the dolls come with. Unless there's like been like a budget slash and maybe that's why Abby potentially has poly hair in this line. I don't know. Yeah, let's just cross our fingers that at least one of these dolls has Saran, because most likely Venus does. Her hair looks very nice, and I'm thinking it's gotta be Saran, right? Right? But yeah, if these two sell well, I think we'll continue to get Fearbook dolls, which means potential second releases for maybe some boy characters. Like, we could have like a baking club with Deuce, since they brought back that aspect of him from G1 where he likes to bake. I think that's a cool idea. And maybe they could do another Claude doll, maybe like a sports club for him, because he likes sports and sports balls and stuff. Or maybe they could use this line to introduce Gil, like make like a swimming club, or maybe do a swimming club for Laguna. It's been a while since Laguna's seen a release. She needs a new one, man. Where the hell is she? But yeah, I think this line has a ton of potential, so here's to hoping that Fearbook continues. I think if it continued, we would probably, again, get to see a doll for at least all of the characters G3 currently has so far, which means Caddy, Spectra, the others. I can't remember who's in this generation. I'm too stupid for that. But you know what I mean. Basically, if this line continued, we could see second releases for multiple characters through this line, or even like triple releases and third releases. That's what I meant. The fact that they didn't force another Draculaura into this wave honestly astounds me. When I was always thinking like, oh, if they make another wave of Fearbook, they're probably gonna find a way to shove Draculaura in there again, do like a student council club or something. But no, they had some restraint. They didn't. You just know there was a designer in the room just like holding their tongue, like about to explode because they couldn't put a Draculaura in this line. I'm just joking. I make myself laugh. But yeah, that's about everything I wanted to say. I'm super excited for these dolls to come out. I'll continue to cover them as we get more photos of them. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!